Hi everyone, happy Thursday. I just wanted to make a quick video to wrap up the week and get you ready for your weekend. And I thought I'd share some updates with you and also a little bit about maybe some things that you can do this weekend if you want to. I just noticed as I was filming this that over there you can see my bird cage, and that's where Sunny lives. Maybe next week I'll have to show you a little bit closer and introduce you to Sunny. Do you know the story of Sunny? I think I've told you. I know Esme does because Sunny lived at Esme's house when I went on a vacation once a couple of years ago. But Sunny is a little yellow budgie, and maybe you can ask your parents to show you what a budgie looks like on their computer or on their phone. A little yellow budgie who flew into Brooksbank, maybe 3 years ago. He was flying around the open area and nobody knew how he got in and where he came from. And we managed to catch him because we wanted him to be safe. And then tried to find his owners and asked all around, put ads up everywhere to see if we could find out who was missing their bird, and nobody ever said that they were. So Sunny has now come to live with us, so he's a Brooksbank budgie. So next week maybe I'll introduce you to Sunny, and if you hear some little chirps, that's who it is. Anyway, I'll tell you a little bit about what you have been doing this week, and then I'll send you off for a great weekend. I had an update from Izzy recently, and I wanted to share what she's been up to. She's been riding her bike a lot. She's been outside doing a nature scavenger hunt that her mom made for her. And if you want to do something similar, there's a photo of Izzy's nature scavenger hunt on the blog. And maybe if you get a chance this weekend, you could go out into the forest and see if you could find the things that she was looking for too. She's been playing lots of games at home, like the Game of Life and Trouble and Connect 4, Go Fish, and my favorite, Jenga. And this was pretty cool. I'll share this with you. Her family helps her get creative when she colors pictures. So her family closes their eyes and chooses 3 colors, and then when they open their eyes, they try to draw a picture with the 3 colors that they chose. That's a pretty good challenge. I also heard from Grace earlier this week, and she sent me a picture of the ugly bunny that she drew, which was pretty awesome. That's on the blog too. And she's been enjoying lots of outside time with her family and lots of just time in general with her family. She's going on walks. She's collecting all kinds of natural treasures in the forest like rocks and dandelions. And she's been having a lot of fun playing with her brothers. They've been collecting worms in the backyard and making houses for them. Pretty cool. Avneet also sent me a photo of her ugly bunny and another photo of a beautifully decorated Easter egg, and you can look on the blog to see those pictures too. Unfortunately, I can't put this on the blog because I can't figure out how to put videos up there, but Keon sent me a wonderful video of him doing the mindfulness activity, the one where it's called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where you look for different numbers of things and you sit quietly by yourself and really notice your surroundings. He did this at the river, and he noticed all kinds of things around him. I just wanted to say that I've had such a good time talking to all of you, or many of you this week. You showed me all the things you've been working on, and I loved every second of it. Next week, just so you know, we're going to try and get together online in small groups and chat. Many of your families have already signed up for a time to come and meet with me and some of the other kids in the class. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some objects, and these objects are clues. And we're going to look at the clues and think about how they could work together, and we're going to make some predictions and think about what they might all mean if we put them together. And what you need to know is that the clues are part of a story. And so after we make our predictions, I'm going to read the story to you and see if we were even close to right. And it's okay if we aren't. I also want to give you some time to chat together with your friends from the class if you would like to do that. So that brings us to this weekend. It's Easter weekend this weekend, and I know that some of our families have just been celebrating Passover, and these are special times for us to be together with our families and also enjoy the warmer days of spring. It would be really great if you could draw or write or talk about all the things that you're grateful for this weekend and share them with your family. You might also ask the members of your family what they're grateful for too. I wonder if they might have the same thoughts that you have. I'll share some of mine with you. I'm grateful. This is something I'm surprised that I'm saying because oftentimes I don't like to be connected to a screen, but I am grateful for technology that lets me stay connected to you and all the other members of my family when I can't see them in person right now. And I'm grateful for sunny days and new plants that are starting to grow. I'm grateful for the time that I have to be with my family, not without my family, the time that I have to be with my family without having to rush around all the time. And I'm also grateful that I'm healthy and I live in a community that cares for one another. So start thinking about some of the things that you're grateful for and share them, because it's important. So, another thing that I'm grateful for is that the Easter Bunny might be making an appearance this weekend. If he makes a trip to your house, you can do some cool things with your Easter eggs. And if you don't have eggs, you can find some natural materials outside to do some of these things too. You can sort them. You can order them from largest to smallest. You can count them. You can put them into groups of 2 and count by 2s. And then you can put them into groups of 10 if you get a lot of Easter eggs and count by 10s. Can you use the eggs to spell the letters of or to make the letters of your name? That would be interesting. What other cool things can you do with Easter eggs before you eat them? Maybe you could think of something different that I haven't thought of. I want to say I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I will connect with you again on Tuesday next week. Until then, that's for you. Have a great weekend.